tell this is our finest students because at 6 o'clock exactly it got quiet. So we appreciate that. My name is Mike Mullen. I'm the Assistant Superintendent of School Operations for Citrus County Schools. And I'm standing in tonight for Ms. Himmel, who regrettably had a previous commitment. She could not be here, but she does extend her warm wishes and congratulations to the students that are here tonight, their families, and also her sincere appreciation to the community members that helped make this night possible. We're going to take a few minutes. We just want to acknowledge some guests, and I'm going to ask, when I call your group out, please stand, and please hold your applause till we have everybody standing. School system representatives, members of the school board, school administrators, teachers, Academy of Environmental Science representatives, and Seven Rivers Christian School representatives. Would you please stand? Better? Citrus County Chamber of Commerce, Citrus County Rotary Clubs, Education Foundation, Citrus County Chronicle, individual sponsors listed on the back of the program. Would you all please stand? Special guests, any elected officials, would you please stand?
Seriously?
And most importantly, with the parents of the students being recognized tonight, please stand. Thank you. We're very grateful for the groups that put this together, and we are also very appreciative of the parents and the students that have come out here tonight. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Pat Deutschman, and I am a former school board member. I retired in November, and I'm very happy to come and see you all tonight. I just have one question. Is there any student being honored tonight that is out in the audience that's not sitting with our group here? No? Okay, because we have a couple. Oh, there we go. Anyone else? You have a name on a seat, so we have you in order. Thank you so much.
One more.
Thank you. So what is the Golden Citrus Award anyway? Well, it's a very prestigious award created to recognize and honor outstanding Citrus County high school seniors for scholarship based on academic achievement, personal accomplishment, and service to both the school and your community, and in some cases, the world. We wanted to showcase your efforts and your successes and to be able to tell your story to the community and let them know how proud we are of you. 10 students from each of the 3 public high schools and 1 from our charter school and 1 from a private school were nominated by their teachers or guidance counselors for recognition in a specific category, and they're listed inside your program, which is a curriculum category. But also, category. The letters of recommendation, though, besides talking about your strengths academically in that particular area of study, also talked about your character, your challenges, your personal attributes, and the things that make you so uniquely special. The nomination packages were judged by a panel of community members from the Chamber of Commerce, the Rotary Clubs of Citrus County, the Education Foundation, and the Citrus County Chronicle, and a school board member. And we looked at your grades, your test scores, your class rank, your academic and your extracurricular activities and accomplishments, as well as your community service, and then also looked very closely at the letter from your teacher or from your nominating counselor. And then a final scholar was selected for each one of the 10 categories. In addition, tonight we're going to have 2 special recognitions for individuals who accomplishments was very, very extraordinary. I want to thank the sponsors that are listed on the back of your program who generously contributed funding to support this program and to provide some financial awards anywhere from $250 to $1,000 to our students. We also have plaques for you but we had some problems with the printers, and so they're going to be presented to you at your senior award night. And if you're not there, they'll be given to you at your school, so we're sorry we didn't have them for you tonight. While the question is often asked, who are the smartest kids in the world? The answer is we are honoring 32 of them here tonight. You are a great reflection of not only your own efforts, but those of your parents, your teachers, and your schools. And we know that you are the kind of students who will eventually change the world. I can tell you that these students represent the tip of the iceberg. And regardless of what we hear about what is wrong with education today, these students truly represent what is right, and especially here in Citrus County. So on behalf of this community of Citrus County, we congratulate you and we thank you. One thing, special award that every year we look at all the student applications, and every once in a while someone just really gets to our heart. And this particular award is called the Golden Heart Award. And so I would like Andrea Goldhart, can you join me on the stage, please? Andrea is from Seven Rivers Christian School. And we know that there are many of you who succeed academically and have great support. And then there are students who have achieved much and in the process had to overcome many barriers. And so I want you to meet one tonight. It's almost miraculous that Andrea has met the challenges of her high school career in the face of overwhelming circumstances, explains Seven Rivers Christian School representative Wendy Cash. Andrea's birth parents suffered with addictions, and as a result, she and her brother were taken from the home to be raised by other family members. This living arrangement had its challenges. When Andrea entered high school, her counselors and her church began to see a new direction for her. Denny and Sherry Allen, who had raised their own 3 children, agreed to take Andrea in, and Andrea began to grow and heal and trust again. She even rekindled communication with her birth parents. Excuse me, I'm sorry. This communication was steadily growing when the pains of addiction took not one, but both of her parents in her senior year. With support from her foster parents, her school, and her church, she continues to exemplify and embody the very definition of resiliency in the heels of these 2 tragic funerals. Andrea is an academic scholar, a very talented athlete, and is highly involved in her school with tremendous international commitments to community service projects. She has been honored with a 4-year scholarship, the Bonner Foundation Scholarship, awarded to students who have a commitment to service. Andrea finds joy in serving others and has devoted herself to more than being a great student. She has dedicated herself to improving the lives of others. So we want to award you the Golden Heart Award. It's a one of a kind.
Students, let me tell you how we're going to work things. Your names are going to be called in groups that match up with the program, and as your name is called, please enter the stage to my left. Here's an X, and the first one, if you'll stand on the X, and y'all kind of spread yourself out from there. I'll introduce each of you individually and talk about your accomplishments, and then at that time, if you'll just step forward as we talk about you, step forward on the stage. You shouldn't stay on the stage. After all of you have been presented, then I'm going to recognize the category winner. And I ask that all of you stay on the stage until we're finished with that particular group. And then at that end, if you'll pass behind me and exit over here to my right. Okay? Clear as mud? All right, good evening. You know, this is an evening of joy for me. I work in the Citrus County Courthouse, and a lot of the things that go on in the courthouse are not happy and joyful and celebratory. So this is a wonderful opportunity for me to be part of a celebration of young people and all their accomplishments. And let me tell you, these kids are amazing. So sit back and pull out your hats and get ready for an amazing evening. The first group is leadership and service. if I can ask, y'all know which group you are, right? Look at the program. That's Brandon Barsh, Andrea Gulliver, Noah McGinnis, and Tyler Prestige. Okay, step forward if you would, Brandon. This is Brandon Barsh. He's a proven leader and well-rounded student who exemplifies the finest aspects of the junior ROTC program at Lecanto High School, and who puts the welfare of their program above his personal desires and aspirations. That's a statement from Army Instructor Dean Kelly. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Barsh is the battalion commander of the 140 student unit, and his leadership has resulted in improvements in cadet promotions and award recommendations. He's been a member of the drill team, Raider team, color guard, honor guard, and rifle team, as well as the field assistant coordinator for track and field meets. His academic record is outstanding, and he personifies the ideal JROTC student that is motivated to be a better student. Brandon plans on attending college at Valley Forge Military Academy and aspires to become an EMX, EMT, paramedic, and firefighter. Brandon Barsh. You've already heard a little bit about Andrea Gallagher, who is a senior at Seven Rivers Christian School with a GPA of 3.9, and who has also amassed over 800 hours of community service, assisting in places like Kenya, Japan, and Alabama, as well as right in her school, working with a student with cerebral palsy with her walking devices, a wheelchair, and with her work in her classroom. Additionally, she participates in her church's children's ministry and summer camps. Andrea is described by teacher Sean Hassan as a young girl who has risen above tragedies and grown into a young woman who lives to sacrifice for others. In addition to high academic performance, she's been a member of the varsity track team, varsity cheerleading squad, softball team, student council, drama club, and a member of National Honor Society. She's also been a member of the Homecoming Corps for the past 3 years and president of the Interact Club. She's been awarded the Seven Rivers Swordsman Award, which is the highest honor that the school bestows, recognizing excellence, character, and servant leadership. She's also participated in the Florida House of Representatives Messenger Program. Andrea has been accepted to Berry College, where she has been awarded the 4-year Bonner Scholarship and plans to pursue a career in nonprofit work with underprivileged children. Andrea Gallagher. Noah. Citrus High School's Noah McGinnis has aspirations to run for the Florida House of Representatives by the age of 25. Okay, the clock is running. And eventually become a U.S. Senator who will spark change in public legislation and make his voice heard when it comes to issues that affect the well-being of this country. Teacher Steve Harper describes Noah as someone who practices what he preaches, who has become the student leader who organizes small groups, enabling them to peer teach upper-level analytical writing skills. Noah's community service, both locally and nationally, is voluminous, including a mission trip to Alabama and New Orleans with his church. He's been a class president for 3 years in a row. He was a student co-founder of the Young Republican Club, an officer in Key Club, a member of the Chess Club, Interact Club, Future Business Leaders, National Honor Society. He's played football, varsity tennis, and was the team captain for the varsity soccer team. Noah has won first place in the VFW's Voice of Democracy speech contest. He's a Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership alumni. He attended Boys State, Rotary Club Students for Tomorrow, and was voted Mr. Citrus High School by his teachers. He's a member of the Seven Rivers Presbyterian Church Music Club and has interned at the office of State Representative Jimmy Smith. In addition to politics, Noah aspires to becoming a lawyer and will attend the University of Florida and become a member of the Innovation Academy. I present to you Noah McGinnis. Tyler Prestige, take a step forward.
With pleasure.
Good. He's described as an outstanding cadet and student at Crystal River High School, National Junior ROTC program. As the executive officer this year, he is directly responsible for the leadership and development of over 200 cadets. Active in the community, he has served as a student volunteer for State Representative Jimmy Smith, serves as vice president of SAD, and has logged over 200 hours of community service. He regularly volunteers as a peer tutor and is particularly gifted in chemistry and math. He can be counted on to make the right decision even under difficult circumstances and complete any task assigned. Tyler has earned the Distinguished Cadet Award, the Military Officers Association of America Leadership Award. He was an assemblyman at Boys State, a graduate of Leadership Academy, and participated in track, cross-country, National Honor Society, student government, and Boy Scouts of America. He volunteers as a host at Homosassa Springs Wildlife Park and is a sound and light technician at Christa River Methodist Church. Tyler Prestige. The winner in this category, Tyler, you can go ahead and step back up. Tyler Prestige is the winner, and he has a 4.3 weighted GPA. He's enrolled in the most difficult AP and dual enrollment courses. Possessing a keen intellect, he can handle tough academic loads. He's currently waiting on letters from the U.S. Naval Academy and U.S. Merchant Marine Academy regarding an appointment. Have you heard anything?
Merchant Marine Academy has me on a waiting list at the moment, but they're going to receive updated ACT scores within the next couple weeks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
He aspires to become an officer in the United States Navy and obtain a degree in chemical engineering. He plans to serve his country and lead from the front. The winner is Tyler Prestige. The next category is business and business technology. The three honorees are Ramon Cabral, Carly Nunez, and Sierra Smith. Y'all want to come on up? All right, tonight we have Ramon Cabral, Christa River High School student, who's been an active member of the Christa River School Business Academy since his freshman year, as well as an ROTC member. He's taken challenging course loads, including AP and honors courses, and has achieved Microsoft Office Specialist certification in Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, as well as completing multiple business and accounting courses. He is kind and generous to those around him, and often puts others' needs ahead of his own. Not only is he an excellent student, he has an effervescent personality that keeps a smile on everyone's face. Ramon plans to attend Florida Atlantic University to major in computer sciences and would like to start his own video game development company. Ramon, congratulations. And I think Carly Nunez is not with us this evening. Let's skip over to Lecanto High School Sierra Smith. She's used her skills to completely redesign the Lecanto High School website, something others before her were unable to achieve. She has logged more than 165 hours of community service as a mentor, tutor, and helping her school. Academically, she has achieved the highest end-of-course score in algebra and geometry. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Key Club. She assists the cross-country track team and volunteers at the Citrus Springs Community Center. Her legacy at her school will be a modern and professional website that will be used and appreciated by students and parents who will understand the importance of working hard to achieve excellence. Sierra plans to attend Florida State University, go Noles, majoring in computer engineering and hopes to become employed by one of the top computer technical corporations. And I would introduce to you Sierra Smith. And it's really sad that Carly's not here because she is the winner of this category. Let me give you a little brief bio of her. Going backwards. Carly's described as a student who quietly arrives, takes her place, and gets directly to work without needing direction, observes her drafting instructor, Ron Thompson. She's earned multiple professional certifications, including architectural drafting and mechanical drafting, with scores well above the national average. She's also received the rank of specialist in Word and Excel, PowerPoint, and Photoshop. Carly leads by example, never hesitating to assist other students. Outside of school, she has amassed over 500 hours of community service, primarily in mission work with her church. She intends to use her skills that she has acquired and assist in her family business. And the winner is Carly Nunez. And the honorees tonight are Kristen Bruner, Caitlin Daly, and Cassidy Wardlow. Kristen, yeah, I've been forgetting to take a step up, so take a step up. Kristen Bruner is a Citrus High School student, and she approaches her daily classwork with tenacious commitment. As an AP Scholar and AP Literature student, Kristen takes a no-nonsense approach to evaluations and editing of writing assignments. Her AP Language Arts teacher, Mr. Steve Harper, says, Kristen understands that classwork correlates to the building of social character, necessitating in her both a worldview attachment to her everyday task and connecting a concrete relevance to anything we read and discuss. Kristen spends time volunteering at assisted living facilities, elementary classrooms, and also raises money to eradicate polio. She's been involved with a solid array of extracurricular activities, which include active membership in the National Honor Society and the Biology Club. She served as secretary of the Interact Club. Kristen was nominated for the People to People Leadership Award. She received the Rotary Student of the Month Award, received an AP Scholar Award. She has an unweighted GPA of 4.0, a weighted GPA of 4.54, and graduates number 5 in her class. She plans to pursue a degree in diagnostic medical sonography at Santa Fe College. This is Kristen Bruner. Next we have Lecanto High School's IB student Caitlin Daly. Her academic excellence is evident not only in her unweighted GPA of 4.0 and her inspiring weighted GPA, now get this, 4.864. When I was in high school, we didn't go out that far. She's also received academic awards throughout her high school tenure, including 4 years academic honor roll, Principal's Award for IB American History, and a National Merit Commendation. IB Language Arts teacher Margaret Carlock shares, Caitlin has extremely high personal standards and observes a personal set of morals and ethical values that far exceed those of the average student. She is a welcome face in her classes, encouraging her fellow classmates and her teachers. Caitlin earned multiple varsity letters in academics, cross-country, and track. Caitlin plans to attend the University of Florida in the fall of 2015 to pursue a major in applied mathematics, a minor in Spanish, following a pre-med track. And I've introduced to you Caitlin Daly. Cassidy Wardlow, Crystal River High School. She exceeds the definition of well-rounded student. She's extraordinarily intelligent, compassionate, and enthusiastically involved in her school and community. She has an unweighted GPA of 3.967 and an impressive weighted GPA of 4.65. She graduates number 2 in her class. Cassidy's AP Literature teacher, Michelle Selby, shares, in my 15 years of teaching, I have never met a student who embraces opportunities like Cassidy does. She's bright, no doubt, but she also excludes confidence as she approaches problems with curiosity rather than fear. She demonstrated her exceptional verbal and written skills in each English class at Crystal River High School. Cassidy is a member of the National Honor Society, the Link Crew, and the Calculus Club. She was captain of the basketball and volleyball teams. She was awarded the U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete, Most Outstanding Offensive Volleyball Player, and Basketball Most Valuable Player. Cassidy plans to attend Florida State University in the fall to major in chemical and biomedical engineering. Cassidy Wardlow. And the winner in this category is Caitlin Daly. Besides her perfect 4.0, she's graduating number 2 in her class and scored in the 97th percentile of the SAT and is honored as a National Merit Commended Scholar, ranking in the top 2% of all U.S. students who are graduating in 2015. That's about 1.5 million students. Caitlin is a student who will always accept a challenge and put forth her best effort, exemplified by her summer study at the Stanford University Pre-Collegiate Summer Institute, where she researched number theory. Though already carrying a full schedule, Caitlin has given additional time to serve others as the Link Crew leader, a tutor for other students in science, math, and Spanish, a Kmart Christmas shopper with underprivileged children, and a volunteer for Relay for Life. She most notably demonstrated leadership skills serving as president of the LHS Interact. Additionally, she has instituted a fundraising event to raise money for Heifer International, which is an organization that helps impoverished families reach self-reliance. The winner, Caitlin Daly. The next category is world languages, and the honorees are Kathleen Mattingly, Jocelyn Phillipson, and Jessica Rummel. Lecanto High School senior Kathleen Mattingly is ferocious in her level of intensity, dedication, and absolute targeted concentration and effort, observes IB Spanish teacher Brian Sullivan. She is also fearless when it comes to academic challenges. Her many successes are especially apparent in performances at the top of her class in every type of internal or external IB assessment, oral and written practices, exams, discussions, and projects. Her academic and extracurricular accomplishments extend far beyond Spanish. She's an AP scholar with honors, first place winner in Math Field Day competition for 2 years, participant in the Chemathon, a Moody Math Challenge, and the Moody Math Challenge. She's a member of National Honor Society, an officer in the Lecanto 4-H Club, a competitor in 4-H speaking events, as well as winning the Reserve Grand Champion Swine. She has also excelled in athletics as the captain of the varsity cross-country team and state qualifier, LHS Most Valuable Player for basketball, nominee for Citrus County Chronicle Scholar Athlete, and JV Soccer. Kathleen will be attending the University of Florida and aspires to become an anesthesiologist. She also wants to major in Spanish and study abroad. Kathleen Mattingly. Jocelyn Phillipson of Citrus High School is described by teacher Lydia Thompson as one of the most outstanding and dynamic students she has had in her teaching career. Jocelyn has taken Spanish honors courses and has a remarkable ability for languages. She's a leader and a mentor in her class. Jocelyn won the State Superior Award for Music with a bass instrument, is a member of the Interact Club, Flag Football, Spanish Club, National Honor Society, and Tri-M Music Honor Society. She's also a tireless volunteer with organizations such as the Eagles Club, Citrus Health and Rehab Center, and the Citrus County Sheriff's Department. Jocelyn is joining the Air Force. She plans to earn a PhD in international relations and specialize in foreign languages. She aspires to become a U.S. ambassador, a college professor, or have a career with the United States Air Force as a language specialist. Jocelyn Phillipson. Next is Jessica Rummel. Crystal River High School student has an unweighted GPA of 3.99, weighted GPA 4.6, and is in the top 2% of her class. She's a highly successful young scholar and leader. She's a member of National Honor Society and has been very active in the National Junior ROTC, where she earned the title of Cadet of the Year, as well as holding positions as Commanding Officer, Executive Officer, Company Commander, and Platoon Leader. She's an officer in the SAD Club, the SWAT Club, the Chemistry Club, Leader Sail, Sail Academy, and the Junior President. She's also a member of the Leadership Academy, the Gay Straight Alliance, Interact Club, Youth Club, and she's interned for State Representative Jimmy Smith. Additionally, she volunteered for the Relay for Life. She's a peer counselor after school at Crystal River Primary School, an assistant for Leadership Academy, and various National Junior ROTC activities. Jessica plans to attend the University of Florida and will major in biology with the goal of attending medical school to become an OB/GYN. And that is Jessica Rummel. And the winner in this category is Kathleen Mattingly. Kathleen has a perfect 4.0 GPA and a weighted GPA of 4.8. She's ranked number 4 in her class, which places her in the top 1%. Along with with her challenging academic schedule, she has performed over 200 hours of community service, as well as participation in the Spanish Club, Interact, Colors for Casa, Ultimate Frisbee, Relay for Life, and has shown herself to be highly respected and a courteous young woman of great integrity. Kathleen Madigan. The next category is news media and journalism. The honorees are Morgan Brown, Christina Hartwell, and Haley Rowland. Morgan, take a step forward. Morgan Brown of Lecanto High School, her greatest strength is her constant, focused work ethic. Whether it's studying for a test or helping others in the community, Morgan accepts nothing less than excellence from herself and will work until she has achieved it. With maturity far beyond her years, Morgan has the necessary motivation and intelligence to pursue any career she desires, says Dr. Beverly Sylvester, Morgan's journalism teacher. During her first years in high school, Morgan and her rowing crew took second place in the women's varsity 4 at the Florida State Rowing Championship. Morgan handed off her paddle to pursue her passion of journalism. As a leader, Morgan has excelled serving as both the junior and senior editor-in-chief for the Lecanto High School yearbook. She took it upon herself to create a sports magazine for the school. Morgan has earned a weighted GPA of 4.288 and received multiple principals awards in the areas of journalism, AP Literature, Geography, and she's a member of the National Honor Society and the Quill and Scroll International Honor Society for high school journalists. Morgan plans to attend Cotty College in Nevada, Missouri, and work towards a major in business. Morgan Brown. Christina Hartwell is a student at Crystal River High School, and she's always challenged herself academically. Christina has been a part of this Sora Arca, did I pronounce it right? Sora Arca, I got a T silent. She's been a member of the yearbook staff for 4 years as a writer, photographer, and now editor. Christina, as editor-in-chief of the yearbook, works with student reporters to hone their skills as writers, designers, and photographers. Cynthia Livesey, yearbook advisor, states about Christina: her organizational skills and strong leadership ability are why I chose Christina to be the editor-in-chief. This is a job that she has earned due to her talent and dedication to the book. Christina truly excels in design, designing every spread and cover of the yearbook for the past 2 years. Her academic prowess has earned her membership in the National Honor Society during her junior year and as a member of the Quill and Scroll International Society for High School Journalists. She's a member of the Link crew, helping freshmen adjust to their new high school life, and she spent 4 years playing for the Pirates soccer team, serving her senior year as captain. Christina has achieved a weighted GPA of 4.587 and graduates number 8 in her class. Christina plans to attend the University of South Florida to major in criminology with a minor in psychology. And that's Christina Hartwell. And Citrus High School's Haley Rowland has shown exceptional work ethic and a tremendous desire to excel in her school and personal life. She has shown good insight and anticipation while performing her studies and controlling her personal business, gaining the trust and respect of the school's faculty and peers. In addition to excelling in her studies, Haley worked as an office aide, peer counselor for elementary students. She's held elected positions in the CHS Future Farmers of America and participated in state conventions at the Florida Scholastic Press Association and Future Farmers of America, where she has received several awards. Haley has devoted much of her personal time to helping mentor students with their broadcast journalism assignments. And if that's not enough, she's given over 1,000 community service hours, volunteering at Citrus Memorial Hospital, the county fair, Link crew, and BHSN. She was FFA parliamentarian and co-founder of the CHS Young Republican Club. Haley was the mistress of ceremonies for homecoming and was nominated to the CHS Hall of Fame by the high school faculty and staff. Haley plans on attending the University of Central Florida to pursue a career in journalism with an emphasis on broadcast journalism. Haley Rowland. And the winner in this category is Morgan Brown. and led her peers in the creation of the Roar magazine. While volunteering, she's given over 500 hours of community service in helping programs like Salsa Art Camp to be successful. She interned at the Citrus County Chronicle, and due to her exceptional work following her internship, she was hired as a stringer for the newspaper and has published a series of articles on teachers and administrators making a difference in her school and community. The winner is Morgan Brown.